I was rocking out to a Nicki song, and I realized it's a song that I really enjoy, that I'm always like yelling and singing whenever I hear it on the radio, but I'm not 100% sure what some of the lyrics mean, like part of it. So I was hoping we could go through the lyrics now.
Is it super bass?
No, I know what all the lyrics of super bass mean. Don't even with me.
Oh, is it Anaconda?
No, it's not Anaconda. It's called Yikes, motherfucker. Stop talking.
Is that old or new?
It's older. Okay, so I do understand a lot of these. Lyrics, but I'm going to start from the beginning so I can give you the whole context. So don't ever fucking play with me. Y'all blank know. Y'all bitches know. I'm the fucking queen. You hoe bitches know. You dirty bum bitches know.
Damn, bro.
Okay. Woke up, the price of coke up. I got it. That means the price of cocaine has obviously increased since yesterday.
Or Coca-Cola. Inflation's wild these days.
No, I think it's cocaine.
I'm just saying.
Do we really think it also maybe means
it's definitely cocaine.
Okay. So I woke up, the price of coke up.
Okay.
I just hit him with the low cut.
Ooh.
Like, is she punching these people? Because a low cut, I'm thinking like an uppercut. Is she punching these people?
She's probably talking about like a low-cut T-shirt or something.
Okay, to try to get a better deal on the coke.
She mixed in shit, so she's giving them a cut that's less than actual straight cocaine.
Could be.
She's the drug dealer. Wow.
Could be.
I don't think that. Woke up, the price of coke up. I just hit him with the low cut, then call my folks up.
Yeah, you got to keep reading it. It'll make sense if you keep reading it.
Yeah.
But so you hit him with the low cut, and then you call your folks up.
Well, she's calling the people she's selling to.
But what is the low cut? That's what I'm still not understanding.
I think
the low cut is
it's like just shoot them.
Just a low cut shirt?
No, just
no. She's cutting the cocaine with something to.
She's cutting cocaine?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Do we think she's really a drug dealer?
I mean, no, but
It's
okay.
Make lyrics.
So I just hit him with
fucking good bar.
Okay, so I just hit him with the low cut, then call my folks up. Somebody about to get poked up. Go call a tow truck. So I know what that means. Somebody's about to get poked up. Go call a tow truck. She's gonna go have someone's car towed. But again, I'm not understanding what that has to do with the cocaine.
No, I think the cops got involved to pokes.
I think so.
Somebody about to get poked up. I thought it was like a tow truck, like how you pick up a car, you hook a car.
Get the hook in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, I think it's probably something drug related.
Okay, so Popo.
The cops pulled someone over.
So somebody
that car's being towed.
Okay, so somebody about to get poked up. Okay, go call a tow truck. All that talking out your neck might just get your throat cut.
Ooh.
So
I get that
you're but not snitches. Talking out of your throat is you're two talking, so you're talking both ways. That doesn't necessarily mean you're snitching. That
I think
just
she's
means
just
you've
saying,
got a big mouth.
Yeah,
you're talking shit.
Like yeah.
Again,
you
I
think
get
you're
that.
bigger than you are.
I'm still not understanding what the low cut is. I'm still not understanding. Okay, and then this a Mack truck, not a black truck. So she's like, I'm the big dog. Like, don't confuse me for just some like a regular black pickup truck. I'm a Mack truck is how I'm interpreting that.
Yeah.
When we move, tell him back up, click, click, clack, duck. What the fuck is that?
Super Nintendo Duck Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Bull the fuck
No,
shit.
straight up.
No, because the reload is click, click, and when you shoot, it goes clack, and you shoot the duck. Click, click, clack.
So when we move, tell them back up. We're like reloading,
we're gonna tell them back up
because we're gonna kill them.
Click, clack, duck, bam.
Okay.
I nailed my rap song.
Yeah.
Hella bands. I know that's lots of money. Bands is money. Hella bands pull up, stashed up, super facts up. all you bitches, Rosa Parks. Get your ass up.
Do you need me to explain that one to you?
I thought, yeah. So here's the thing.
I'm surprised she's old enough to know what a fax is.
No, so here's the thing. No. She says super fax, like FACTS, super fax up. So hella bands. I know that's a lot of money. You pull up. Okay, you pull up in your car, stashed up. Okay,
Stashed up with the cash.
super fax up. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's just, so she's saying I'm pulling up with the money. That is basically what she's trying to say is like I'm fucking.
You got super
I'm
money.
Speaking facts, like not like I am pulling up with money. That's facts.
Fuck. Okay, I get
Yes.
you. See, this is why I knew I needed to go over it with Trevor because I know he's a rap connoisseur. Okay. Okay. And then this is the last part that I really didn't understand. You bitches, Rosa Parks, get your ass up. So I thought Rosa Parks, like, I thought she was a hero of African American people. Maybe she's not, but I thought she was. But her big thing is that she sat down.
Yeah, and the white people were telling you, get your fucking ass up. That was the whole thing, was the white people were like, you got to get up. And she was like, no. So she's basically, I think Nicki is basically saying, like, with the same fervor that the racist white people in Alabama were saying, like, get your ass up.
Oh,
see what I'm saying?
Okay, and she's saying that to all her people.
Yeah.
We got to get the fuck up.
Yeah.
That makes sense because later on in the song, she does say, work hard, this is a different white. And so I thought that I understood that to mean like she's basically doing, like she's getting
it's
that
a different white person.
She's getting that white person life, but on a different level because she's a black woman. So like she has to go harder. That's how I was imagining that line.
I would need some more stuff around it, but I don't think that's a bad take.
Yeah, because it's out of town on consistent flights. Work hard. This is a different white. Get your life. You bitches ain't living right.
Yeah. So they're saying
she's
saying this is a different white. She's like, I'm rich.
Yeah.
Because like there's a difference between the like poor whites, regular whites, and like rich whites.
Yeah.
And like she's saying this is a different white.
Yeah.
It's like a regular ass
This
white.
is a different white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It was mostly the Rosa Parks thing. I thought she was like insulting Rosa Parks, and I was like,
No.
what?
I think she's
don't
just saying
understand.
with like the same fervor that like a racist white
That
person in
makes
Alabama
sense.
back in the day, like get your ass up.
Okay. Never mind. All right, I'm cool now. I'm good. I didn't think she was obviously like dissing Rosa Parks, but I was like, there's something I'm
Nicki
not
Minaj
getting.
is just shitting on Rosa Parks.
And she's so famous and so popular
She's got to
for
know
it.
something we don't.
Yeah.
No, I knew that I was clearly just fucking up on this. But anyways.
I mean, obviously, you didn't get the duck hunt part. So.
Click,
So
click,
click, click, clack. Okay, so for real, do you want me to tell you what I imagined that was in my head? Bitch, do you want me to tell you for real what that
like a
meant?
duck with those
50
wooden
cents.
clogs.
No, I'm gonna tell you
Like
what.
A ninja
alarm
duck.
clock or something.
No, samurai.
So you thought I imagined a samurai.
No, that's not what I thought at all.
You thought I imagined an alarm clock.
Yeah. Like wake
I thought
up.
you pictured a duck in one of those like wooden clogs.
Fair. Those are all
That would
very
be a samurai duck.
Those are all very fair guesses. No, what I was thinking. You remember the movie White Chicks?
Yes.
Okay. And you remember how they have that. You don't even know where I'm going yet. You know how they have that super cool moment where they have the dance battle in the club with each other?
You thought it was like
there's not a cool moment in that movie.
Shut up! I thought when we move, tell them back up, click, click, clack, duck. I thought that was like
was
the
a reference.
sound
Oh.
of. No. I thought it was. I literally
they're stepping like this is a fucking crunk movie.
Shut up! I literally imagined it as like she was trying to like say the sounds of her shoes as she like backs up to do a really badass dance battle against these people. That's what I thought.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's
Not
not
bad.
bad. It's not bad.
Right? There's so many other things.
I
I
can
mean,
see it.
it's completely wrong, but
I'm aware. It's fine.
well, actually, let's reach out to Nicki Minaj or whoever this.
Let's get
was.
confirmation of what those.
Yo,
even
Nicki, what the
mean.
fuck?
Because honestly, I could be right.
Our first celebrity
Y'all
guess
could
is
be
Nicki
wrong.
Minaj
Let
being
me
like,
get-
yeah, no,
let
that's
me get on
exactly
the
what I
phone.
pictured.
This is what I love to do in my spare time.
Prove people wrong or something.
I love love to give back. I heard this was just good for me. I heard a podcast the other day of somebody talking about what a really, really great friend he was. Mm-hmm. Like he was prefacing a story to be like, hey, I'm the best friend. I'm an awesome friend. I'm like a good friend to have. And I just like really believed him. Like not once at all did I think he was like selfish or did I think he was like being full of himself. And so I don't know if you guys remember, but a few episodes ago, I talked about how I was such a good friend and I was really worried that I came off as like really pompous. Yeah, it has.
Oh, okay.
I was worried that came off as like really pompous and really like full of myself. But no, because I heard someone else do it and I was like, wow, that person's really humble and I bet they're a really good friend. So now I don't feel bad about myself.
How many women did he rape?
Joke's on you. He's gay. So
even
still can rape women.
Yeah, better cover story. Better cover story.
I'm gay.
Yes, you could still technically rape women, yeah, but he didn't.
Just man or what?
Damn, I should have gone with children. Because that's just an open umbrella.
Oh my God.
Not that I want that to happen.
I don't want to talk about that at all. That's so sick and disgusting.
I mean, but there's an open umbrella. Women or girl. It doesn't matter.
Juan.
There's a lot of stuff on that board.
Juan, how is your day? How has your week been? Besides work, we already know it's been.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Besides that, I'm just chilling. I went to that concert the other weekend ago. That was fun.
Yeah. So what concert was that?
So it's Grupo Firme. Their vibe is like party. Like when they're on stage, they're just party.
Okay.
And
that would be fun.
It is fun because all they do is literally just get drunk and sing. So it's like, any other cookout, like any other Mexican cookout, but except these are professional singers.
How cool.
So it was really cool. I mean, we went and they came in late at the Paycom Center.
Oh, okay.
They started late, but I think it was because they were hungover still.
That's when you know it's going to be a good show.
Well, then that was the thing. So like the show ended and it still went on for like 40 more minutes.
Wow.
And they're like, you know what? F the people here. We want to be here all night. Let's just keep singing. And they just kept going and going. And we're like, when is this going to end?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
So it was cool. It was fun. They're doing some things where they're adding like new stuff to their, like they're not just up there singing. They're actually like doing like dances and stuff like that. So like that's cool too.
Yeah. Is that new?
Yeah, because usually like Mexican bands, they'll just go up there and perform by playing their music.
Gotcha.
They don't perform music and perform like dances or something like that.
Oh my God.
So it was pretty cool. It was
like there's like no choreography type of thing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. So they do that. And then one cool part that I thought was like I would never see was they're singing a song and you know how they let the crowd sing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, at some point he handed the mic to just some random guy in the crowd. And he started singing like the guy in the crowd. And it was just like...
Was he super good?
It was really good.
I love that.
So the main singer, like he was like, this is my new mic. Like before that song started, he was like, this is my new mic. I'm going to show it off by singing this song. And that's the mic that he handed to the guy and then just let the guy have it.
Wow!
And it's a brand new. It was a white mic and it had...
Oh, how cool!
Like the top part was like drip paint, and it was because his brother's gay, so they support like that whole community. So that whole top part was like painted and all like the rainbow colors, I guess.
Oh, okay. But I didn't know if like
really
blood
nice.
Dripping meant
No.
murder of the LGBTQ society. I was like, what?
That's how we support them. Then they don't have any more problems.
Like, and then, you know how they get murdered. We support them.
And I wish I would have gotten a ticket at the very front because like I don't know how many bottles they pulled out, but they kept drinking out of bottles and then just throwing them in the crowd. No! And then they're like, just pass it. And they just kept passing it. And I was like, what?
How fucking fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh my gosh. Was that on a Friday or a Saturday?
I think it was on a Saturday. Yeah,
it was a Saturday.
Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I couldn't do that and then go to work the next day. I couldn't. I'd have to.
You would just need some hair of the dog.
No. I'd need to take a full day in between.
Get that recovery in.
We know how hard I go. I don't know I don't know where that line is.
I've only seen once where Haley felt rough all the way until the next day.
Was that
the last time we hung out?
graduation?
When was
Or not graduation? Passing the bar.
Yeah, when Cass passed the bar.
It might have been.
Yeah. That was pretty awful. That was pretty bad.
Well, the pool's open next week, so let's repeat.
I haven't drank since then, except for
No, you
this
did.
and
The
all
last
the previous times I've drank.
The last time we hung out,
It's
the
really,
game night.
I'm just really sensitive to it
She's
now.
had
She
less
was
to
lit
drink
game night.
since then than I have in one single day.
Yeah, that kind of
That
checks
tracks.
out. Yeah,
It tracks because I don't. Yeah, no, that tracks.
yeah.
You know, I've never been a big fan of Beyonce. She's never really like been an allure to me, which is strange. And
Well, there go our 20 views.
I know, and people are gonna fucking hate me because they're like, she's Queen Bee. She's
Our
so
viewers
great.
are gone.
I think it's different when it's live and you experience it. That's
I
why.
know. That's what everybody always tells me. I'm not that into Beyonce. You know who I am into? That I think I'm into, like the level people are into for Beyonce?
Selena.
Yes. I definitely think Selena.
Selena.
Way better performer. Way better performer. Way more talented. Evokes way more emotion just by hearing her voice. I've never been. I would have killed to go to one of her concerts. Not a Beyonce concert. But I don't know if they would be drinking and get that turned at a Selena concert either.
Oh yeah, they would.
You think so?
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I like her. She's very dope. I definitely think her.
Did you watch
her concerts would have been fun.
the like kind of documentary drama-ish series on Netflix about her or whatever?
No, I've seen, the movie that J-Lo was in forever ago.
Yeah,
I saw that movie. That's really the only thing.
They did a new I don't.
Well,
I think
then
it's still on.
you should go to the Smoke Me Out tour.
Yeah.
I think I
You would probably
did.
like that one.
I think I did hear something about a new.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's pretty good. I mean, it kind of just goes over like how she kind of got famous and
Yeah.
how she really didn't kind of want to sing like Spanish music. She kind of wanted to be like Joan Jett and like sing a bunch of rock and stuff. But her dad
Yeah.
was like, "No, you have to sing this," and then she just took off.
But fuck, she did great at it.
Yeah, she did.
But so that would be a fun concert for me to go to. Other than that, I'm not a big concert person.
If I could go to a concert of like anybody that's
You just ain't going to the right one.
past, I probably would. I think Sublime would be really fun, but it also teeters the line of like super chaotic because it's
Really?
very. I mean, because like all Sublime fans, it's like there's like a bunch of stoners or like just a bunch of people who want to listen to chill music, but then there's also a bunch of like heroin fucking users and like
yeah.
I think it depends on the city.
But
yes,
I was gonna say, but are heroin users gonna be buying tickets to get into the
Sublime concert.
to the concert?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe.
They're just
But
spending their
I
money
think
on
it's
heroin.
the city.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, like I would definitely go see them in like certain spots.
I think here, like
Oklahoma City.
they're more calm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be all right. But them or probably just Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob Marley would be good. I'm gonna go see Weezer soon.
Nice.
When are you going to see Garth Brooks? Your favorite?
Fuck Garth Brooks. I'm
Sounds
never
like a
going to see
book.
Garth Brooks.
Again,
Fuck Garth
Again.
Brooks.
or just in general?
Just in general. No, I still hate him.
What do you hate him for?
We not talked about this.
He's as bad as a hack as
So
Cash.
like Garth Brooks went to
Excuse
UConn
me,
High
sir.
School, my old high school. So his fucking stupid ass senior photo is up on the wall. Like,
So
we
why aren't
give
you
a
the-
shit.
why aren't you just
we
the-
don't
the
give a
Garths?
shit.
The Garths. You guys are a fucking
It's
flour mill guy.
because I'm annoyed. I don't know why we're not the Garths. No, I know why we're probably not the Garths because that's the only thing more stupid than a fucking Miller Man being the fucking Garths.
Isn't it a
He-
skunk, the mascot?
A skunk?
Yeah.
No, it's the Miller Man.
No, it looks like a skunk.
No, it's
He
a
smells like a
literally
skunk after he's done
It's
working.
literally a big burly ass Miller Man holding
Oh,
a
that's
bag
what
of
I'm saying.
flour in overalls. That's who the fuck our mascot is. But
I
Garth,
think they might have changed it.
what was
Garth-
your mascot?
I don't know. We had a Saint Bernard in high school.
Mine was a pimp.
No, it wasn't.
Straight up
It was
Black
not.
Panther.
No.
Who was the Panthers?
Yeah.
Right.
Motherfucking pimp.
But you weren't called the pimps. That would be way cooler.
Oh, no,
if
I'm
you were
saying-
the
That
Putnam
would be
City
pretty
pimp.
sweet.
I'm saying he was a pimp.
I'd
though.
rather be the Putnam City
You've
pimp.
seen the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
He was a pimp.
Who was a pimp?
The Black Panther.
In Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he was great. And he was also good in the Wakanda movies.
The racist
But
the racist black bear in there was okay after,
I forgot what I was going to say now because
Talking about the Millers, why we aren't the Garths, or why you aren't the
Oh
Garth.
no, I hate Garth Brooks because I'm pretty sure well, he would have to be the only one because we don't have that many visitors or celebrities that say they're going to come to Yukon. But so I'm pretty sure he's the only celebrity that said, "Yeah, sure, I'm totally going to come to Yukon. They're where I went to high school.
It's my alma mater.
Yeah, I'll come and I'll put on
He
a
never
little
showed
show." And motherfucker not only didn't show, canceled the day of.
Ooh.
Fuck that guy.
That's
He's
a
a
little-
piece of shit.
yeah.
He's the biggest hack. Fuck you, Garth Brooks.
How do you feel about Jars Marston? Or whatever his name is.
James Marsden. We all know I hate James Marsden. James Marsden, you can also go fuck yourself.
Why do you hate James Marsden again? You've told me about this before.
Because I met him when I was 12 and he was a dick.
Yes. That's what it was.
He plays it off. He plays it off well in that court show thing that you did watch.
Yeah. Have you guys seen it's on Prime, Jury Duty?
Mm-mm.
It's a show that I first, just saw ads for it, but apparently it's a TV show about a whole case and it's a whole the whole jury process, but everything, the judge, the attorneys, the plaintiff, the defendant, the jurors, everything is fake. Except one juror thinks this is all real, and they just film the episodes to see what happens.
I would see
It's
James Marsden, and I would be
hilarious.
I would see James Marsden, and
The best part is the guy didn't even know who he was.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you would think, but I think they got someone that's just famous enough where some people recognize James Marsden for sure on site, but then other people might not really know him, and so it was one of those you would definitely. You just lay it all out and you're like, well, I would clearly know that was fake, but
see, I didn't say I would know the whole thing was fake.
No.
I would just see James Marsden and be like,
Hey, we're in the same room.
I'd be like, dude, you got heroin. I'd probably be the guy dude, you got jury duty, James? And he's like, then he has to improv and roll with it. Yeah, I did. I totally.
right. Well, and his character,
just
and this
visiting.
was very fun for both Ben and I. James Marsden's whole improv character was that he was just an asshole. So he was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll get out of this. Fuck jury duty. I got a big movie. I got a movie that I'm going to be part of. So then when the whole thing is him trying to get out of jury duty because he wants to go be on this movie, then it's okay, you kind of believe this is real. You okay, I see this big, pompous celebrity being like, Judge, I'm a recognizable public figure.
Yeah.
I would hate for this to interrupt the proceedings. And you're like, okay.
I would be like, let Teddy go.
Yeah. but I did mean to tell you forever ago when we first watched that, because we watched it forever ago now. All the episodes are out. It was it was very funny. It was on Prime Video. But the guy that they pick that's the only one that doesn't know any of this is real. Bro, he is 100% Trevor energy. I was like, this guy is so Trevor. This would be Trevor. If James Marsden came up to Trevor and was like, hey, I think I'm going to help these people have sex by jumping up and down on the bed for them. I think Trevor would be like, yeah, man. Yeah, you go do that. No, I don't want to watch, but you go do that. Yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
how do you react to that?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to
It was so, I know, you were so, I was like, that's Trevor, the juror. They could have just picked Trevor for this whole thing. That's who they could have picked.
Great, dude.
Dude, and then literally, because, of course, he's the one guy doesn't know any of this is real. All the ridiculous stuff has to happen to him, so everybody goes to him with all their crazy stories and crazy personal lives, which already happens to you anyways.
Yeah.
So I was like, serious. And when the camera was talking to the juror, in behind the scene cameras, he would even say, he'd be like, it happens to me a lot that people find the need to tell me really intimate details. I don't know if it's my face or what, but I'm used to it. So I was like, this is Trevor. I know.
100%.
You've said that to me. So I was like, dude, this is Trevor. So you could have been famous. I don't know why you weren't.
They didn't come to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's just in the wrong city.
Yeah.
That's true.
They probably were still in LA.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it was a pretty good show. I liked it. But yeah, I thought that was totally you. Mm-hmm.
It is a funny watch.
And you said it's on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. It's free if you have Amazon Prime, obviously. It's got like 8 or 9 episodes. Okay. But it's obviously only one season. Yeah. Because then they tell him at the end that it's fake.
And is he like, what the
Dude, I'm not even going to tell you because it's so wonderful. Like, honestly, because there's so many, the camera's just watching him the whole time. And so there are so many times where this juror guy could be an asshole.
There are so many times where I would have been an asshole.
Like, he's
a sweetheart.
Like James Marsden straight up blames him for a gross, disgusting shit that James Marsden takes to another person. And the guy just goes, yeah. Like, he just takes it. He's so nice. He is so nice. Oh, and these people are just funny. Like shitting on him. It's great. It's very funny. I definitely think you guys would like it, but it's very funny. And yeah, just the whole case and like them like watching him really react to like a defense attorney, and it's like obviously the defense attorney doesn't, none of his exhibits, none of his evidence is in order, and none of it makes sense. And so you just see all these jurors like, I feel really bad for the defendant. He has no defense. It was really good.
I have to check it out. I've just been watching Modern Family.
I love Modern Family.
I never watched it. Like,
really?
Yeah.
It's good.
It is good. It's fun to watch. It's really well written.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Until season 5.
Oh, that was a.
He's just making that up.
Oh,
someone or something.
I mean, most shows have that where they taper off at a certain point where it's like,
yeah, but he's just making up a random number.
Not It's Always Sunny. They just fucking keep ramping it.
Well, no, they started at 0 and just dug a hole.
They started at negative. They didn't even that first season, they didn't know what lighting was or anything. I know. That was one of my favorite interviews where they're like,
favorite seasons.
Yeah, because it's so unhinged.
I just love I'm building mass.
Yeah.
The very first episode is the gang is racist.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, this is great.
Have you seen Tim Robinson's show on Netflix, I Think You Should Leave?
So I have seen commercials for it, but it hasn't really, or I haven't seen commercials for it, but I've just like seen it.
Clips and stuff like that?
In passing. It hasn't really intrigued me. Would it be my thing?
I mean, I like it as like a background thing, and some of the skits are like, in my opinion, like really funny.
Yeah.
But the thing that I think that he does really well is like, you think you know where a skit's going.
Yeah.
And he like really just goes like way out of like left field with it and stuff like that.
I like.
While also kind of like teetering this line of like, this is sane, this is unhinged, and then like bringing it right back to like regular sanity type of thing.
Really?
It's I mean I really like it. I think it's really fucking funny.
I did not know it's a sketch show.
It's a sketch show. They're only like 15 minutes an episode.
I didn't even know what it was about. Like literally, I've just only seen it.
It's just a bunch of like random stuff, and they're like I said, it's just so unhinged, and it's something that like I really enjoy. I think it's not every skit is great.
Is gold, right?
But like, so like I'll just like kind of say one right now. There's a skit where this guy, I'm guessing he gets done with like an interview or something in like a coffee shop, and he gets up to go basically to like leave. He's like, oh, thank you so much, I'm hoping to hear back from you, all this stuff, la la la. Then he gets up and he goes to pull the door, and it's a push. And the guy's like, hey, I think it's a push. And he turns around and he goes, nah, I came here a couple days ago, it's both. And the other guy doesn't say anything for the rest of the skit, and it's just him pulling this push door until the hinges come off, the like door frame snaps. And it's just like, all these skits are like people basically like, you're always like, I'm not going to die on that hill. Almost all the skits are people fucking dying on random fucking hills for this like thing. And it's just so Like I said,
That's
it's so
pretty great.
unhinged and so good that I think it's fun.
Now that you say that, I think you should leave. I think there was somebody else that even was like, Haley, I think you should watch this.
Yeah.
I think my sister
and it's
maybe.
not like I said. It's only like it's legit 15 to 20 minutes an episode.
Right.
It's only like
so at
one or
that
two
point, you might as
skits.
well check it out.
I think I finished the whole first like 2 seasons in like an hour and a half or something like that. Like I just had it on one day when I was doing other things, and then it was done, and I was like, holy shit.
Binging makes me so sad. I fall in love with and then run out of shows in the same like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so sad by it. I'm so sad by it all. What about you, Juan?
I haven't watched anything new. I really just watch YouTube, honestly. Like I'll watch people just play like some random video games.
I was gonna say, but are you watching like music videos or what are you watching? You watch
well, music definitely. Just keeping up with the new songs that are coming out, like especially in the Mexican genre. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot coming out now that like they're kind of taking over
keep up with new
Spotify.
music at all. I don't.
Dude, it's a lot now. Like it's so easy now. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
So like
How do you feel about the whole like all the Latinas are just like fucking putting Bad Bunny in the fucking back seat for
Well, I
what's his
think-
face now?
Peso Pluma.
Yes, Peso Pluma.
Well, I don't even know how Peso Pluma became a thing. That's
That's what
I'm
dude.
trying
It
to
was
get a
like
grasp from.
out of nowhere.
So like, and then like he's known for all these songs, but he's a feature on all these songs.
Yeah.
like he hasn't written a song.
Yeah,
that
I was gonna
he's
say
known
every song
for.
I hear,
Oh.
every song I hear, Cass is like that's him, and I'm like I hear him only like every
I can't
once
do
in a
his
while in
voice
the
though
song.
because he does it like.
He's like, "Bah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
like it's really, and he even said it like I don't like my voice, but I like what my voice causes to the crowd, and like that's why he keeps doing it.
Didn't Louis Armstrong say something similar?
Yeah,
Louis
exact
Armstrong
same one.
loved his voice, and everyone ever in existence loved his voice.
No. Not that he didn't like it, but that he was very. I thought I heard an interview from him later in life where he was just very surprised the first time somebody was like, "Hey, we should have you record. We should have you record." And he was like, "No, people won't like."
But it's kind of like what Juan said. Like I don't know where this fucking kid came from.
Yeah.
All of a
Like,
sudden,
because like Bad Bunny, he had that song with Nicki Minaj, the "I Like It Like That," da, da, and he had some stuff before that. But that's
Yeah.
kind of really, from what I know, that's one of the things that really helped catapult him. Like you can, you know what I'm saying? You can track it.
Put him on the map.
It was, I mean, I'm not even kidding you. It is. Bad Bunny started dating Kendall Jenner, and all the Latinas were mad because she's a white girl, and then Peso Pluma came in, and it just was like
yeah,
skyrocket for this kid.
You know, that's something I've.
he was on Jimmy Fallon.
Yep.
For a song that he didn't even write.
That's what I'm saying.
And he
like
didn't
this
even-
kid,
That's something that I've never really had to think about, but that's like a heavy amount of backlash that people of color have to deal with when if they do happen to fall in love with like a white person. Like I feel like sometimes they're really caught between like, okay, should I go on a relationship? Like, should I try to make it work for this white person, or like, does that make me a sellout? And now all my fans hate me.
yeah.
That sucks.
Well, no, like
That
nobody hates
sucks.
Bad Bunny.
Nobody hates him. It's just
that like
it's almost like a meme hate type of thing.
Not a real
Yeah.
hate, but it is like a man. You sold out. You fucking sold. You got famous, and now you got white girls paying attention to you. So now you took a white girl. Go fuck you.
Well,
but
I think-
it's
I think-
that's
I
get
not.
famous.
That's not
I
what
think-
That's not what they intentionally.
But I think part
sometimes.
of the thing too is not even necessarily that it's like a white girl. That the Kardashians are the white girl fam.
Fair.
They suck
Okay.
your talent.
That's
out.
what I'm
That's
saying.
The problem.
Okay.
yeah, I
That's
think
fair.
it's more that it is one of those white women
That's fair.
than it is
That's fair.
necessarily
I was
that it
just
is a white woman.
I was just talking about that because I had recently had a friend of mine who was very distraught because she has feelings for a very pretty white girl, and I think they would do very well together. But she's like, she's white. Haley, I've got to be with a black girl. And I'm like, I don't think you have to. And she's like, I do. I have to. My mom is going to be so. And yeah, her family gives her a lot of grief. They always call her like a. I said it earlier, like a
a sellout.
yeah. Like they call her a sellout. And I'm like, how does that? I don't even understand that, which makes sense because I'm
it
obviously
amazes
not
me
a
that
person of
they're-
color. But like,
Yeah.
that's something I didn't even think about having. I wouldn't even have thought about having to deal with. Not only does she have to try to find someone that she loves, but then she finds someone, it happens to be white, and then she gets shit from it from her family because
So
they're
they're-
like, what the hell?
But they're fine with her being lesbians.
Yeah.
But white, that's the issue.
Interesting.
I love. It's like
That's funky.
It's like that.
Yeah, that is a weird hill to die on.
Well, have you seen that? It's the meme, and the guy's like, he's like, I don't hate the trans woman because she's trans. I hate her because she's a woman. And then it's like trans inclusive radical misogyny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So how do you feel about Peso Pluma?
I mean, I like it. His music's good.
Yeah, he brings something cool to the table. But
I think he brings more of an old school type of.
Does he
more
write it?
Classic type of vibe.
No, he don't write.
I guess.
Well, then he's doing just as good as Bad Bunny.
And this is coming from a white guy, but I mean, I like.
I know,
stuff.
but if you saw Peso Pluma, you'd think he's white. Imagine.
Oh
Trevor
yeah.
With the mullet and super skinny.
Well, because
he does have a mullet. It's so funny.
Well, because that's how.
Because mullets are in right now.
No, but I'm just saying that's how.
Mullets are never.
That's how Mexican people can look, though, right?
No, yeah, but.
I mean, I don't understand it, but I know, like, he obviously likes the way he looks with it.
And it's funny because people make memes. They're like, I go to a concert, dress up, and he literally comes out with Adidas shirt, like one like this, like a sports shirt.
Yeah.
And Adidas shorts, like basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Dude, higher profit margins. He doesn't need to spend a lot of money on costumes for his show. There you go.
But like he said, it's like, where did this kid come from? Like all of a sudden, he's just rising to fame.
How old is he?
He's a kid. I mean, he's pretty young.
I think like 20.
Wow.
19, 20.
He's
really
young.
He is really
That's
young.
a baby.
But then he's tweaking on some of his videos. He'll be like,
dude.
Yeah, he's 23.
23?
23.
Yeah. Wow. God. Can you imagine yourselves at 23?
like
if you guys,
if you guys
seriously, if you were as famous as that, like y'all would be acting a little crazy too. Like you just don't know how to handle that. You don't know how to react to that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's like, and so like, Justin Bieber was super famous really young, and then a lot of people were getting mad that he
Britney
was getting
Spears,
like, DUIs and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, if I was fucking 18 and I was fucking,
with cash and cars
with hundreds of millions of dollars, I'm probably getting a fucking DUI.
I'm not.
Yeah, you don't know.
I didn't drink until after I was 21.
You could get a driver,
Ben,
though, like a chauffeur.
I love you so much, but
want...
you would be a completely different person.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you can't.
I would not.
You cannot say that you wouldn't. Money, inexplicably, that amount of money, it would change you. It would.
You say
it would
that.
change
But like,
your life.
but
You say that, but I went from being broke as fuck to getting an actual paycheck a couple months ago. Nothing changed.
Exactly. Like,
oh my God.
Like if he's a hard worker, he's gonna work at his craft. Like he'll focus on his craft.
I get that, but when you're again 17 or 18 and then you all of a sudden get hundreds of millions or tens of millions,
even the people who end up keeping it say that they did a lot of dumb shit.
That's not something you can be trained for. You're just like, I have all this money now.
All of my money would have went to Bible schools, like donations.
Shut the fuck up.
I believe him.
Trying to get them tax write-offs, baby.
He would have donated to all the conversion therapy camps. He wants to pray the gay away.
That's a tax write-off out here, right? That's
a donation. Is in Oklahoma.
It's a donation.
It's like a fucking triple. It's a triple one. They're like, hey,
we're giving you double. We'll pay it back. Double it, give it to the next guy.
Yeah, that is how I feel a little bit about.
Yeah. My fuck ups would not be alcohol and DUIs. It'd be other shit.
You can't say that though, bro. You'd be a different person.
I don't think I would.
He said he was going to mess up, but in other ways.
Yeah.
If I didn't, someone would have to like introduce alcohol to me for me.
It'd be like Shaquille O'Neal buying 3 new
issue.
cars when he first got his first
You
check.
drink now. Who introduced alcohol to you now?
Someone after I was like 22.
Some random brown guy.
You'd never heard of alcohol before you were 22. You had never heard of it.
No, I've heard of it. I just didn't drink it because it wasn't right to do.
Yeah, he was living in the Amish community.
I had access to it. So money did not change that.
See,
it was not right to do.
He might be onto something because generally when kids have access to do stuff, they don't want to do it. And they like, if you're told don't do something, you get an interest in it and stuff like that. But if they're like, go ahead and do it, they don't know, I think it's Chris D'Elia has a good joke about it, and he says his parents were always like, "Hey, I don't want you to do drugs and stuff like that, you know. But if you ever do, I want you to feel safe coming to me and stuff like that." And his joke is basically his response was like, "Oh, I don't know what to do because like I want to rebel, but you just said I can't do it, but you don't mind if I do, and so like I don't know what to do." Because his whole thing is he's always like, "Yeah, I've never drank," and people are like, "Never?" And he's like, "No, I've legitimately never drank just because it was always available. Like his parents didn't want him to do it, but they weren't going to really stop him type of thing. So he just never did it because his parents didn't care."
Yeah.
But it's usually the people whose parents are like really strict and stuff like that, you know, especially once they go out to college or...
Dude, it's such a... Fuck. Raising kids is hard. It's a 50-50 because I know super strict parents whose kids like go off the rails because they get their first taste of freedom and then they're like, and they don't know how to handle it and then they go off the rails. But then I also know parents who were like super cool and they let their parents like drink and smoke weed with them, and so now their kids are like addicted to meth. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like no matter what.
But then you also know kids on both other ends. You're like, oh, this kid
Who
had
were
real
fine.
strict parents and he's a doctor, and then this lady who had, you know...
Yes.
I think
My friend whose dad tried to kill himself, like she's doing great. She's totally well adjusted. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think it's more driven by the child themselves.
That's just crazy. Like that nature over nurture thing, I don't.
It's a bit of both.
Nurture can impact it, but I think nature is the biggest component.
Well, we've done the studies on
true
those.
love in Kane's eyes as he stares at Ben.
Boy.
Oh, he missed. He was just like true
He
love.
thought he'd get something.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, we don't
Sorry.
have anything.
Studies.
Right.
No.
Oh, they did some studies on that, and they got like two twins were up for adoption. They got picked by different families and stuff like that. And like, while they did have tendencies or like behaviors that were, you know, relative to the family that they grew up in, they also both had tendencies and like behaviors that weren't really like, I guess, part of like that family like circle type
Like
of
that
thing.
environment.
Yeah, but the two
so
of them
hard.
still had them in common.
That's
I
hard.
think I've seen that.
Yeah,
It's
Let's
hard.
study.
I don't know if I trust myself to raise kids. It's hard. I'm so literally, do you know the thing that scares me most about it though is not even like fucking someone up. I'm worried that I'm
It's
going
them
to do
coming back
something.
for revenge.
I'm worried that I'm going to do something that pisses them off and then they're going to kill me.
Your own kids?
Yes, because do you know how many stories I hear about kids that kill their own parents?
That's only a white people household.
That's
That
only
is
the
wrong.
second most common.
Right, bro. It's like destined to happen to me.
What I'm saying is I can't help you because I don't know.
So the leading murderer of a person is a partner. Second is children.